Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Tie.
Unsam dem
Tie. Over here, Madam see me search. Have you seen the Max?
Well, one a cow.
No. Have you seen the scars?
Aye.
Good. A full Max. I don't know.
Ah.
It's a banner door there over. Yadopa. Na unsa kokwa asin kuraso for near yemi no. Me name of Sir John.
Oh.
Na wo fa jam mu. Nti aka me nkwa na me think ha. Me ni classmate. Unfortunately, so you sound so your primary school dropout. Never better than can your boy black crack. This is a for Mama Queen or better ha. Mamma for Queen when I mean chia cocoa queer. I mean chia cocoa sin crass for so. If no bomb who you want crement to Moncanos Michel. No phone him. Mitian Comoa would dear. I think Ghana and for that matter Africa. Last Sunday. That was last week Sunday, yeah, this week, last week Sunday. Me free. Sorry, me ne peninfobi kodi nkomo. I had a privilege to start with the US professor. I know you're part of the conversation. Now someone no can say Ghana and for that matter Africa no, you pay attention to science and technology. Now scientific inventions be a ebano. The backbone is agriculture. Backbone is agriculture because at long last, scientific inventions will lead to industrialization. As an industry, so it relies on raw materials to thrive. And raw materials you're cultivating through agricultural activities. But there is a link, the missing link. In fact, there is a huge gap between inventions, production and industry. So, in as much as you maintaining the status quo as it is now, no, unemployment can never be taken away from our shoulders. Cocoa asema making. Adanse grow so how me yini betum papa no so mu dia cocoa. Besinde e dey produce cocoa free ho. Cocoa dey produce e dey call hifa. E coffee chocolate factories in New Zealand and other places. Switzerland and other colonial metropolis. The timber, your gold, the bauxite, and more to do a senior refinery in Oklahoma. It took one manoni. Now, could do a manoni, they would determine the price of how much on better your commodities because Omobutundi say a primary goods. But without the primary goods, the secondary and tertiary economic activity cannot take place. So, in effect, the primary commodity no abe the sine qua non to economic progress. But we have left it. The jatwo. And they produce sa ye nyoma no e de kwa ma no ne. Na to da wofa. Asemo ye sere kra ne say. Ye koje bosia beto cocoa kruma. See ye cocoa syndicated loan. Ye say $50 million. And on just say ye be organize kenke part to Ministry of Finance. Ye celebrate ano. Forgotten say. The cocoa industry no is a gold mine which worth billions and trillions of dollars per annum. How much do we get out of it? Sadly, the cocoa queer phone ko show Muslim said to say, Pasa. Oh, enti over. Yan say suban near the no ne be kan sam say per 2 minutes ye be da o mine ye be ko so ye nyoma ye na ene na bibia yeti. No fa woni say bibia Ghana o e ba bedu no. Amama kai papa bia Tama ne yetie kuraso no kwanu mu se ye yi kwan to forest mu na be potententin on ko on se kuraso kwanu so ya na nye papa sa ntu fu be pona wo be sane be pona ya ase so bonhwa eda ho so wanya muti anye yi na ka ne ko hye bonhwa ne mu a mu ina che se obi no be ntia didim ena brantie oye Saka we need for Bedford. Wofa ube hu saka no. Me senior there on no Bedford there. On nema and nema Ford on nim Bedford. Na Bedford. Na saka no. Ye den tabo na sisimu a ofu a eye line no obi ati so bi. Enti wo mo bana
kwa bo frezo nim Bedford.
Mami wie myself mo. Me mfrɛ o. Over. Akondufo ne ba omofu people ba kwa wie no mo besane. Omo sana pe ne kan ferry break. Nobody chinchi we dey stay 2 years na kura den sem. Don't that nature passenger for Zabushafo. The senior obi ahwe, nya me fort wa. Kai na koi. Yakupon Yadon, Neko Sibo Hanimua, or Caribbean Wabayankwa. That is the leveler of Mampenia Kufor and MPP. I'm running Ghana the Abijana. Metisra Moka Petrasam. Moka Petrasama. No more Jania Koja Ukraine. No more if you want more who Akosi Russia. What for me can say? America bands up can say. The companies are US one. So one rely on Russia fertilizer. There will be food insecurity across the world. Because the US farmers cannot produce. One who are Okoni Jiremuno. Na soldier for EU. They be all sponsor Akono. One of the economy is thriving. Now what would change the same economy no? Atitia pansa miwu. Already I don't know watching fuel price ebe cost low. Petrol ebe 13%, diesel ebe 11%. MPP echo on primaries. Barely 2 weeks in there. Who's on the inflation at 24%. Less than 2 weeks of our primaries. Inflation has shoot to echo do 28 to 29%.
27.
Oh, if I say if you 27, you got 30, I don't know.
That was.
You got 30, I don't know. Oh, when you be able to do no Ghana, what for? Or money be bien wa a coye. And it's a bamboo penny for so and yan be a chess and there so be a name. Even state institutions crumple for the first time. Parliament is struggling to function because it is under-resourced by government. We are in serious crisis. Oh, is it a surprise? The Mampenia Kufuado for the past 2 months, the economy was them. Ono kasa ono Osonka economy was them. Can of react to Minka. Miami Papalaji Mahamadu Baumia. Want to Minka economy assembly. No, can sign. Let me busao. Mampenia Kufuado Chamia Accra. Memoaha. The Bay na ube friend media press. Ewa flat staff house. To Fra, Miami who's in training. Me person me kahumbi. Let me busa sambako. That's a link coming from him. Questions near me answer. Na mo mami busa na bakwa wiei. Obetra mo fidi kese mu ha. Ama mo amunia chairman general Kwame Sefakan an interview na pointy or tama GMPC board. Is it NPC board, the National Petroleum Authority, NPA board? Yes, I'm right. Obusa say. Or say, in fact, that was 4th December 2016, 3 days to the elections. Also, Kwame, can you imagine Tunisia? A brand new school a chingo anymore when you're yet. Now, out of desperation, what the petrol at Gunuhu at the jar at Tunu just to send a message to the world. And unfortunately, there are others who are in the same situation with our Brentiano, and bam, it spark a chaos in the country. Ghana be here when we are in crisis and we are moving towards there. He ended up by saying that Yetisikasu so a comedy. I am asking him penny Kufuado we baby Ghana yaba bedu and parliament in Boyens Campo no matter no function properly no. Sikana fa Sikano afa Say Mahama aircon wo diskane koya wo ni akire what the airport akire here monto ado honam koji sika mrayen na bebe sika no no mampene Kufuado we say dua ne wa na wo yandru ho a atwedi a wo pene ka cheyen ye be kwa koji yisigi fo twedie no ni atoato aso ina de abrew na watimi afo akodu dua na pempem na wo so masika ntingu fom na Ghana for sasa. I should promise us before you became president. And now offer Omani mo ye denya my boys who come ha. Look, ye power ain't me worry. Na woman po e dwane na ye pa kom.
Man na wonya bia na.
Wo fa mama ne nya bi. Sika no wan. We can pay bride price. What we can pay. I am ready to marry, but I can't pay bride price. Where is the job?
And your bride price.
Jumana.
Bride what? And your bride.
Me say bride price. As Jumana man penny Kufuado promise you hano. Of Jumana way. Andra, me call studio bi.
Me man buy we kura na. Oni hu aka de.
Na no Ghana no do be bin tin. Oni wa ka de
Andra, me call program bi. Me call studio bi station bi call program. For the sake of national unity, intimi first station edim to dwa. Na me call do hono. Your pon program na run 10. Your sunny from Ocean Baba one name rent ya be good ye be good reception ho. Ana bi nan kwan so ba. Over. Yeah, me ya kakra me busa say na program bi course wo ha na. And to host no okoja me kwan after the program no okoja me kwan. So say that bi bibia nko so ha na mom Omo ba no applicant omo be pay vacancy a advertise your network ni so barely a week or two ago. So mo hu omo ina no applicant. What omo pay just one accountant, one accountant. Emrentie ne maba wa minua no mo me ko hia omo ho no. As the time me free ho no, o kan 50 a won kan here and some were still coming. Meanwhile they need only one. It tells you the level of joblessness, desperation and hardship in the system. Therefore, we expect people like Minion and Akea or Tihei, Oman Peniku for Washmano, Nuja MPP and Obekasano. Tell the people what your government is doing to bring them up. The fuel price will go up, Ochina, and dear bad Namoya to bring the fuel price down. Mokasu met your Mabu no rent, renting have you paid? Me rent who, Major. Major says, yeah, I thought upon program, no, because one of the you pay our rent for us. They are so unity and Timia, yet an anchor. So nankani ntimi ade oyini boy kachire
na ojo rent free one
me je rent free na ke ho
okay
so ye MPP ni man pene Kufuor na asoma no nte bia obado kai amalaba se maka wa hansa me rent awu nte bia so fa flasa have more demand dia ene ya meje no he ya you get it too far. We want the leaders to be honest and truthful. At the moment all that the government is good at is PR gimmicks, manipulation of public sentiment. Do you know that within this week, the finance minister have to cough 51.6 or 2 million Ghana cedis to pay a private person and property? They have to pay $6.5 million. So far, over 202 million Ghana cedis. You are sinking it into the National Cathedral. Meanwhile, that project is not the priority at the moment. And I saw a write-up somewhere reportedly claiming that the Honorable Finance Minister said NDC rejection of National Cathedral is misguided. We are not saying, we haven't even gotten to the conversation. The conversation have not led us to whether or not Ghana needs National Cathedral. We are talking about misapplication and misappropriation of public resources, withdrawing funds from the consolidated fund without parliament approval. That is our concern. No far. And you man ko ye abandon test here. So man Peniku Kufuor won't me or Mambuna. The whole government can resign. What is wrong with that?
Okay. Utie Oha Echi Ponkno. Needs FM.